Hey guys, so here I am today with another video, and today I'm bringing you another teaser video for the new quest, The World Wakes, which will be released next week. Now yesterday I released a video of some in-game teasers that Jagex released this week, a week prior to the quest release, and today I found some teaser images on a fan site. Now there was 5 teaser images and I should look at all of them and go over them. So this is the first one, and I can't really say that this looks like much. However, looking at the colour of these stairs that I'm got my mouse over now, you should be able to see, and that looks like the stairs that are outside the little thing from the teaser in game. If you saw yesterday's video, I'll have a link to that video on the screen so that you can quickly go and look at that if you need to. But that looks like the entrance from where we saw the ancient door in game where you couldn't actually get past. So that's where that looks like it is. But it also looks like it's like grassy inside the dungeon, which is kind of strange. You don't associate it with grass and trees inside the dungeon normally. But overall, the quality of the graphics actually look really cool. Like, I'm looking at that grass and it just looks so detailed compared to normal. I'm not sure why, but oh well, it looks pretty cool graphics. Doesn't really tell us much though. So if I go to the next image, now bear in mind you can't see this whole image, like, it's just, every image is a different size, and I don't understand why, and it's just, it's kind of hard to get the right, like, resolution when recording to get all the images in. But this is the majority of the image right here. This is like the central part of the image, and it looks like a sort of tree with possibly like some sort of butterfly wings or fairy wings, like around this thing in the center. Whatever it is, it looks like a glowy ball. It could be a creature, I'm not really sure, but it looks like a tree behind it. What the tree could... Obviously the tree has some importance, and as I said, there was like trees and grass inside the dungeon, so maybe this is like further into that dungeon. This looks like it could be like a final room. It doesn't look like there's another door behind here or anything, and you can see it. Look, I'm not sure if they're like chains or roots going into the wall, but this tree must have some resemblance, because why would they send us an image of it? And obviously it's got to have some importance if they're sending us an image of it. Although not like all Jagex's teaser images have some resemblance. Some of them are completely useless. But yeah, right. So there's not really much else to say in that image, apart from there is a few markings on the floor, but I assume they're just decorative. So this is the next image. Now we've all probably seen this sword before. This at least it looks identical to the sword that's in the middle of the old bounty hunter crater, the one in the middle of the wilderness, so the volcano crater, whatever it's called now, and this randomly appeared in the center of it. Now we all assumed this was to do with bounty hunter because Modmark was on about the giant sword that the champion would have and things, and people were all talking about that. However, it looks like this sword was actually put there as a teaser for this quest months and months ago, but I still say it's a sword. I'm not sure if it's a sword. It's kind of hard to tell, but the letters are all lit up. There's sparkles around it. It really looks like it's shaking and coming out the floor, or it's a cutscene of it entering the floor, maybe. Who knows what's actually happening? But you can see these rocks here look like they're like coming up from the ground, shooting out as this sword either comes out or comes in. So that's really interesting, and it looks really cool lit up. So obviously this is going to be activated somehow during the quest. Obviously it's all about gods, so there is going to be really cool rituals maybe, all that sort of stuff. So moving on to the fourth image, I really can't say much about this. Now this clearly looks like rune symbols possibly, but as for the marking itself, I recognise that circle. I recognise that circle with the little circle in the middle, but I'm not really sure where from. It's never really played much importance in the past, I guess. I honestly can't remember. I do recognise that symbol though, so do let me know in the comments if you have any idea what it is. But these look like creatures. They have legs and they seem to be walking around. They have some sort of fire coming out of their like knees, possibly. I'm not sure. Or they're holding a fire stick, maybe. But it looks really dodgy from this angle. As for where they are, I'm not sure. You've got that same colour stone here again, so it could be in that same dungeon. But then there's like some wooden barricades and like grass in the background. I'm not really sure what it is. But it all looks pretty interesting, and I really can't wait to find out what they are. I really hope this quest doesn't let down. I want to have a quest that'll take hours to complete, and I love doing quests on release. Like While Gothic Sleeps on release, it was just so much fun, and that still stands today as like pretty much the best quest. Now going to the final image, now this looks like you. This character here has got to be you. He's in full Torva. Well, I say he, it's a she. And I'm guessing that's the player character. I doubt there's another character in-game that wears full Torva that helps you in the quest. Now, in this image, there's quite a few NPCs by the looks of it. There's some fairy here. Now, if I go back to the first image, or the second image, these wings don't look anything like that. So whether, I doubt that's the same creature, but it could be another one. It could be another fairy, possibly. But you look like you're in a combat stance. Like these characters are looking in that direction, like something's coming. Now, so there could be like a god walking in that you're gonna have to fight or something. Who knows what it could be? But it could be something awesome. This cutscene looks like it could be quite important, whatever it is. But you've got some king here. It looks like he's wearing a crown, so some king. And this looks like a giant sea slug. So maybe the sea slugs are taking a part of this quest. It looks like a slug anyway. Actually, that could be the one in Fist of Guffix. That person in Fist, you know, like the person at Fist of Guffix, like that big giant slug thing. I've never actually really played that minigame. I can't remember the name, but I think that's him. I think that's them or she or he. I don't know what it is. And that's what it is. But so obviously Fist of Guffix related to Guffix, and the quest centers around Guffix. So yeah, this is the last image. So I hope you found it quite interesting to look at all these images. I know I bloody can't wait for this quest. Only a few more days now, or nearly a week even. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As I said, the link to my in-game teaser video is actually on screen near the start of the video, and it'll also be in the description if you haven't clicked it yet. Thanks for watching.